All right, guys. So, how was your day? You have like-minded friends, you're all good. All right, so tranquil flow, my loves. How's the body feeling? You just kind of give me one of these. Okay. Yeah. So for sure, no need to push yourself if it's that time of the month. Like literally, just lay down if need be, right? And especially like when we do abs and stuff, guys, it just makes it worse. So listen and don't, because you're contracting, right? But you're already contracting, so you don't need any more contraction. So we are going to move. It is tranquil flow today. I've got a nice little idea for our peak pose flow in the brain. I want to tap into like all of our warriors, all of our lunges. I really want us to continue to think about moving from the midline out, right? We've been working on having the stability from our core and finding softness on the top and bottom, holding our strength from the midline. So just think about that, like we're always moving right here. And then I also want you to try to bring in this element of filling up the whole time, right? Like we're not just getting to a pose, we're there. Like we could snap back and forth in between shapes all day long. I want you to think about like reaching to the very edge of your personal bubble, like really filling up all of your time, lengthening through all of your muscles. This way we're going to be moving in a slow way that's going to also build your strength so that we don't have to be all sweaty. So it's a good thing. All right, guys, so let's get started in our easy pose. For some grounding, you can be up on your bolster on the earth. Check in with how your hips are feeling today. And let's just start to land. I want you to really align the spine. So let your sits bones get super heavy. Your knees may lift a little bit and your lower back may round as you allow the pelvis to make contact with the earth. I want you to stack the spine up from there. So right on top of the pelvis, bring your midline right over top, lifting the chest, but you're not too far forward and you're not too far back. So it's very minor, right in the center. Good. Close those lower ribs and then soften through the shoulders. Energetically, allow the back of your neck to open. Crown is reaching for the sky. Just notice the natural rhythm of your breath. I want you to just let everything drop away. Become present in how you're feeling right now. Gently drawing breath in and gently releasing breath out. Tune in to what is coming up for you today. Maybe it's sensation that arises. Maybe it's thought. Good breaths. Maybe it's emotion that starts to bubble up. Remember that everything you're experiencing is correct because it's your truth. So try not to judge. Try not to shy away from the things that scare you. There's growth on the other side of those hard things. I'm going to give you 5 to 7 more rounds of breath here on your own. Just soften where you can. And to open those areas that are ready to accept new energy. It's at this time I'd like to present this week's theme to you. Reconnect to self. We've been on a journey realigning our chakras for the past several weeks. Now it is time to connect to who you are now. How you want to choose to handle things moving forward. Last couple rounds of breath. Good job. One more, my loves. Big inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to place the right hand on top of the left, creating a little bowl. Bow your chin to your chest and take a moment to honor whatever you have arrived with today. Picture your troubles, your worries in the palm of your hands. Thank it for its time within your being. And when you're ready, I want you to open your hands like a book, pointing up towards the sky, and blow those troubles away. Good. Open the fingers wide and just let the hands come back down to your sides. You have now made space for what is to come. One more breath. Exhale. Good. I want you to lean back on your hands and unwind your legs. Just reach those legs out straight. You can keep the eyes closed if you're happy within, or open them, maybe gazing at the ceiling. Just roll out your ankles. And feel that blood make its way down your legs. Nice work, ladies. All right, here we go. I want you to inhale to sit up tall, throw our arms in front of you, feet are flexed. We're gonna exhale to C curve through the lower abs and roll down through the spine. Now there's a tendency to go like this. Do your best to keep that upper body soft. Yeah, take all the time you need. Here we go. Nice, good. As you reach the bottom, I want you to inhale to reach those arms overhead. And then exhale, you're gonna peel the arms, head, neck off of the earth as you roll back. Little Pilates roll. Good. As you reach the top, inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale, C curve all the way back down. We're going to do this a total of 5 times. That was 1. Good. Try to control that last 5 inches. Good. Inhale to reach. Exhale to curl and roll up. Press into the heels. Easy does it. Good. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to curve. I know it's weird. Just keep going, guys. You got it. That was weird. That was a weird whistle. There we go. Inhale to reach. Exhale, curve. Nice and slow. Yes, Susan. Yes, yes. There we go. Inhale. Yes, Sarah. Good. And exhale. We've got 2 more. Love the behind the thigh hold. Yes, we can always bend at the knees. Exhale. Yeah, and then just come here. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Good. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. C curve back. Shoulders are soft. That was it, Megan. Yes. Good, Julie. Beautiful. And exhale, coming back up. Feel that heat in the belly. Good. Woo. And exhale, plant the hands and feet. Find a reverse tabletop. Ooh, just stretch out. Big breath into the heart. And exhale, lower those hips. Nice job, guys. Let's practice our little swing around. Good. It's getting so much easier. Perfect. And then meet me in your tabletop. Square it up. Let's take a few cat-cows as you feel ready. You can take your own rhythm, your own flow, and you can go off the rails. Take that organic cat-cow, or you can stick with the forwards and backwards. I want you to use the breath to warm up the body here. So even if you were staying still and breathing, you would still be getting a lot of the same effects. Nice. 3 more. It's so close. It's like halfway there. We just need to get it 1 more dialed back. Nice, Sarah Pierce, with the shoulders. Yes. It's all coming together. 1 more, guys. Big inhale. As you exhale, tuck those toes. Find your first downward facing dog. Yay. Good. Spread the fingers wide. Press into the pointer finger and thumb. Lengthen the heels towards the earth. Flare the pelvis back and up. Very good. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the knees and find a child's pose. I think knees open today, so we get a little stretch in the hips. Taking a moment of ease in the upper body. Reconnecting to the sensation traveling up and down your spine. Paying attention to how the breath is flowing. Two more breaths. Very good. All right, my loves. On an inhale, wiggle your knees a little closer together, and then exhale to come up into your tabletop. Good. Let's twist it out a little bit. So ground through your left hand. Inhale to reach the right arm open. Yes. And then exhale, thread the needle. Perfect. There we go, my loves. Now, staying here is enough, but option to kickstand the left foot out to the side and open this into more of a twist. There we go. So directly out from the hip, over here, and bring your foot over here. Yes. And then press into that left hand and spiral your heart open this way. Yep, there you go. Beautiful, nice guys, good exploring. One more breath. And exhale to start to unwind. So bringing that foot back in, planting the left hand, and then opening up into that twist. Exhale, coming back through center. Tuck those toes, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. I want you to loop those shoulders out, back, and down the side body. Yes, Savannah, that was a huge micro, well, I guess it wasn't micro, it was huge. Anyways, it looked good. There we go. One more breath. Exhale, lower back into your tabletop. Take up all that space. Good. Ground through the right hand. Inhale right away, lifting the left hand up. Exhale, thread that needle. Good. Finding your twist, and then option to take that right leg out to the side. There you go. Yes. There you go. So how about, and then you like plant the foot. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So sole of the foot is on the earth for stability. There you go. One more breath. Exhale. Pulling that right leg in. Grounding the right hand, and then inhale to unwind with your twist. And exhale back to tabletop. Good. Inhale to walk the hands out about a foot in front of you. Exhale for puppy pose. So if you need a little guidance, guys, check it out. This is what I normally see is the rotation of the arms, and then we're all weird like this. Remember our arm rotation, elbow creases pointing forward. We lower our forearms and then lower our upper body. So there is a big like back bend in the spine. That's right, Sarah Pierce. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes. One more. Good. As you exhale, snake forward onto your belly. Come into a Sphinx pose. So keeping the forearms grounded as you present the heart forward. Yes. Checking in with those shoulders once again, looping them out, back, and down. Even like trying to take some circles, right? See how it feels. Inhale to lift the right leg off the earth. Exhale to set it down. Good. Inhale, lift that leg. Exhale, set it down. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna start to warm this up. We're gonna power up into our plank. So you're either gonna do that from your knees or from your toes. Now, get yourself set. I want you to lift the belly first away from the earth, and then as you exhale, yes, just try. Yes, good. Nice, Julie. There we go. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Nice work. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, top of your mat for your forward fold. You choose how you get there. Shake the neck loose. Inhale to loop those shoulders back and down as you find your half lift. Yes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, salute or reverse swan dive. Just stand up at the hip points with that flat back. Exhale, prayer hands through heart center. Pull the belly button to the spine. Press into the feet. Lower the shoulders. Inhale, arms come down, around, and up. Exhale, forward fold. Folding from the hips. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Ground the hands. Try to take 2 big steps to find your high plank. So really reach back. Lower the booty so that your body is in one long line. Inhale. Exhale, take your version of your chaturanga. We're all at different points with playing with this. Nice. Yes, good. I know the toe flip is the next edge. Nice work, guys. Big inhale, down dog. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale for half lift, shoulders loop back down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. Nice work filling up all that time, guys. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, fold. Ground the hands. Inhale, find your high plank. 2 giant steps. Exhale, if you're practicing your chaturanga, remember the first step is just to bend the elbows. And then you flip to the tops of your feet to find the up dog. Then you close to go back to down dog. Yes, Sarah, good job, yes. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, lower into your child's. I'm gonna give you 3 rounds of breath to just make sure all of this landed well. Maybe you need a sip of water, just a little moment before we go into our peak pose flow. When you're ready, I will meet you in a downward facing dog. There's no rush. If you need a little moment before you get there, you have the time. Getting better, Susan. Nice work. All right, guys, here we go. Cleansing breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and let something go. Good. Inhale, right toes up for 3-point, long through the leg. Exhale, bend at the knee to stack and open the hip, but the shoulders stay square to your mat. Inhale, square the hips, lengthen through the right leg. Exhale, right knee comes to right elbow for your mountain climber. Good. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, right foot up for your high lunge. Taking that moment to feel balanced, and then inhale up to crescent. Reach that left heel away from your front leg. Lengthen through the whole body. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale up for crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Spinning on that back foot, bending into the front leg. Beautiful. Stacking the pelvis right underneath the heart. Good, Zahava. And then inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Good. Inhale for side angle. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen through the front leg. Exhale, shift the hips back, reach forward, and find your triangle. 2 breaths here. Good, 1 more inhale. Exhale, press up to your warrior 2. Bend for that front leg. Beautiful, stay with me, you got this. Inhale, spiral into your crescent. Now, laugh at yourself if you fall, it's not a big deal. Exhale, warrior 3. There we go, just practicing. Inhale, back to lunge. I'm sorry, crescent. High on the back toe. Good, good, good. Exhale, warrior 3. Nice and smooth, guys. Use that right leg muscle. 1 more time. Inhale, crescent. I know. Exhale, warrior 3. Very nice. Inhale, up into tree. Exhale, set the feet down, wiggle it out. That was fun. Good challenge. All right, John. Listen, when I'm at home, I'm like, whoa, it's fine. You gotta start somewhere, right? All right, inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Ground the hands. Inhale to find your high plank, however you see fit. Exhale, bend through the elbows just an inch. Good. Inhale to flip to the tops of the feet as you open the front body. Yes. And then exhale, close the front body, flip over the feet back to downward dog. Nice job, guys. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, child's. That was enough. Good job. Three rounds of breath. job. Last one. There we go, my loves. You've got this. Rise back into your downward dog. We've got the other side. Perfect. Cleansing breath in. Open mouth out. Nice. Inhale, send those left toes up for your three-legged dog. Exhale to bend at the knee and stack the hip. Hold on to the midline, square the shoulders in. Yes, very good. Inhale, square the hips back, lengthen through the leg. Exhale, very controlled, bring your knee up into your mountain climb. Flatten out that spine. Good. Inhale, back to 3-point. Exhale, big step up for your lunge. Maybe grabbing your blocks, finding that extra moment to make sure that you're safe and stable. Good. Here we go. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale up to crescent. Exhale. 2. Here we go. Stacking it all up. Dropping that tailbone. Lifting through the front body. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, side angle. Exhale to stay in side angle. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, shift the hips back as you reach forward through the upper body and find your triangle. 2 breaths here. There we go. Come higher on the shin, Megan. Yes, more. Do you feel how now you're flatter? Yes, there we go. 1 more breath. Using that right oblique, exhale, coming up into your warrior 2. Bend through that front knee. Good. Wiggle the fingers, make sure we're not holding. You got it. Inhale, spiral into your crescent, high on the back toe. Here we go. Now the stability comes from the core, guys. Pull it in. Exhale, warrior 3. You got it. Good. Inhale, crescent. We're flowing. Exhale, warrior 3. Yes, perfect. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 3. Good, good, good. Yes, maybe you just tap the toe if you're like a little wobbly on this side, right? Just keep it there. This is still warrior 3. Here we go. Inhale up to the tree. Look up, look up, look up. Exhale, wiggle. Good. That was stronger on the other side, guys. Good job. Here we go. Inhale, reach. Exhale. This is your moment. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Ground the hands. Inhale, finding high plank. Exhale, flowing it out. Your chaturanga version. So remember, guys, it's 3 movements. Arms, up dog, then down dog. Good. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, child's. Good work. Good. Maybe get a little sway left and right, just making sure no energy becomes stagnant in the body. Very nice. Two more rounds. Elongate your exhales. Good work. Now we're going to take a little cool down stretch before we come onto our spines. You can take this from down dog or your tabletop. We're going to be going into lizard. So if that helps anyone. In terms of making the best choice for you. And if you need any organic movement in between, always feel free to take it. Good. You're wondering what lizard is, you know it. Well, we got it. It's this one where it's off the mat. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. We're all in down doggish. Okay, let's take our 3-point. Inhale, right toes up. Fill up the time. Exhale, bend at the knee to open the hip. I know, we're adding it in. Good. Inhale, lengthen through right leg. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. So your right toes are off of the mat, but your right heel is on the mat. Ah, there we go. Now, I want you to plant the left hand, pull forward through your spine as you twist open towards the right. Arm can be extended or maybe at the low back, whatever feels good. Now, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Be strong and still. Use your breath to create space. One more breath. Exhale to heel toe the right foot in between the hands. Good. Lower the back knee. Now I want this back leg to be nice and long behind you. So shift your whole being back. There you go, Anna. Now, inhale to reach. Big stretch. Exhale just to enjoy. Feel that giant stretch in the front of the left. Soften through the arms. You got this. One more. Exhale to ground the hands. Just bring yourself into tabletop. Take a little hip dip. Good. Maybe look over the left shoulder and the right. Round back through your child's. Take one breath here. And on your next exhale, back into your downward dog for your other side. Nice work, guys. Trying to keep that breath nice and slow and even. Good. Drop the heels up. Yes, ma'am. Good. Here we go. Inhale, left toes up for your 3-legged dog or 3-point. Exhale to bend at the knee, stacking the hips. Good control, Savannah. Inhale, square those hips, lengthen through the leg. Exhale, think about your mountain climber from earlier. With control, bring that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Good. So left toes are off of the mat. Your knee is pressing out and back away from you as your hips sink low. That's right, Sarah. Yes, both Sarahs. Come, like, let your back leg lengthen out. There we go. And then spiral open towards your leg. Three breaths. So Sarah, bring your hand, bend this elbow. Bend here for me. Yeah, because I want you to just think about this more being from the hips and the torso. So you're up a little bit, drop down. There we go. That's the ticket. Yes, one more breath. Good job, Sarah Pierce. Exhale to unwind. Good. Heel toe that foot in between the hands. Exhale to drop the back knee. Good. Finding that perfect alignment. And then inhale up into your low lunge. Exhale just to enjoy. And arms don't have to be above the head, guys, if this is causing tension in the neck and shoulders. We all know that I love to have no arms. It's all good. This is about the leg. This is about opening the front of that hip flexor. Nice. One more breath. Exhale to rain it down. And press back through your tabletop. Take a little hip dip. Nice work, guys. Now don't round back into your child's pose. Come into your tabletop and let's sit down. I want to complete our little leg swing. So I think y'all went to the right? So let's go to the opposite direction to go behind us this time. Good. And then I want you to keep going in the same direction to sit back up. Yes. There we go. Let's go the other way. Our last little ab thing. Try to keep your legs lifted and then complete the cycle. Yay! It's weird, I know. Calm down, relax. All the flippies are coming out, there we go. Nice work, guys. Draw the knees into the chest. Leave the head super soft and grounded. And I want you to take the soles of the feet together and open into a little butterfly, but draw the feet towards you with your hands, keeping the soles of the feet pressing into each other. So you can put your elbows into like your knee area and like press the knees away as you're pulling the feet in. Yeah, there we go. One more breath. Exhale to set the feet down on the ground, but together. So reclined butterfly. Very good. Just chill. Make sure that your ribs aren't flaring towards the sky. Try to have all your spine touching the earth. So lengthen the tailbone towards me. You kind of have to like, it's like a little tuck forward, and it completely changes the stretch in the hips. Good. Last breath. Good, my loves. You are free to move into final wiggles. Proud of your work today for showing up. That's the hardest part. You explored and conquered. job. Got about 5 more rounds of breath to address any sensations that are calling to you. And when you're ready, start to set up for your Shavasana. Good. Sit up a smidge for me. Now come back down. Do you feel how that hits differently on your rib cage? Okay. Not that it's wrong. I can just see this is like flaring. Like normally that's where you're landing. So let's just give it a different sensation, right? Yeah. Good job, everyone. Let your spine become relaxed and heavy into the earth. Letting go of all holding, all clenching. It's time to let go and relax. Drift away. I'll bring you back when we start. time. And to very, very slowly begin returning to your body. Feel that breath come in through your nose, travel down your throat, and reach the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale that breath from the bottom of your lungs, through your chest, out of your throat, and back into the lungs. Just let that flow a couple of times. Connect to your hands and feet. Starting to make your way back into your body fully. If it feels right, roll into a fetal on one side. Just landing and absorbing all of that beautiful caring energy beneath you. There we go. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. On your next exhale, begin to gently peel yourself away from the earth. Your choice if your eyes are open or closed, but definitely keep your attention. Just absorbing whatever the universe has around us, whether it's sound, sensation, smell. Knowing that it's all there to support your practice. And then close with the sixth quote. When you discover something that nourishes your soul and brings you joy, care enough about yourself to make room for it in you. I want you to visualize reaching your arms out wide, gathering anything that's left after your practice that maybe you would want to let go of and cupping it back in your hands. When you're ready, you'll inhale and then exhale to blow it away. Resting the backs of the hands on the knees, keeping that space open for new energy. Beautiful work today, my loves. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.